I think the power of what we are talking about is the ability and the desire to create transformation. And transformation has to take place from one setting into another setting. And that setting is that core identity that people are born in. And this is the reality. I mean, I was born as a Palestinian. I have an identity card that says I'm a Palestinian. I cannot, even if I personally claim to be a human being, part of the human family, the first checkpoint or airport or border crossing immediately throws me back into this one identity which the world now has placed upon me and recognized me. The challenge is, and this is where the power to distinguish becomes very important for me. And I always say that distinction alone has the power of transformation. It is to be able to distinguish your identity and what makes your identity from the interpretations that have caused you to create animosity and conflict and tension with other identities as well. I think the world will be a very boring, dull world if we all are just one identity claiming to be one people living in this world. I think there is creativity, there is art, there is culture, there is talents, there is philosophy that is presented by combining all of these different identities, recognizing them, respecting them, engaging in a discussion of equality amongst identities, not that there is one ethnic identity better than the other, one religion better than the other, one society better than the other, that we are all equal. And equality at the premise, as I said, is what will create an opportunity for this new global identity to be developed. And what we are doing here, I would say, for example, in Palestine, it has reached the situation now where local small identity circles have completely taken over even the national identity. So you talk to groups now, or you talk to an individual and ask them what they are, and instead of even saying Palestinian, they'll probably tell you, I am Hamas, I am Fatah, I'm Christian, I'm Muslim, I'm from this refugee camp, I am from this clan, from this family, from this political party. And then maybe the second or third identity will be that sort of national identity. And then even talking about a human identity, it might not even be on their list. So the challenge for us is how to prioritize the identities within an individual, where they recognize that the first identity level that they are in, not they should be in, they are in, because that's how they are, is that human level of identity. That before anything, we're all humans. And before anything, we're all equals. And then from there, go to the second identity. As a human, I'm also proud to be a Christian, or I'm proud to be a Muslim, and I have certain spiritual connections that connect me with the entity I worship, and I want to worship in this way. But I also respect you as a fellow human, as an equal human, to respect and worship in your way as well. And then from there go to a different identity, the national identity, ethnic identity, and so on. So it is, again, through distinguishing. Distinguishing alone has the power of transformation. To distinguish where you are now, how you relate to the rest of the world, and in creating that vision for the future where it is non-threatening, it is non-challenging to your identity, but it encompasses you and builds your identity with other identities as well. It is not an issue of balancing one or the other. It is creating this real transformation between these two aspects and building and creating something new.